If you've made it to this channel, chances are you're just like me. You're a stupid bitch. Okay, so today we're doing part 3 of Is Waiting for Sex Spiritual. Okay, now some of the reasons that Spirit might tell you to go into celibacy, or you might feel a pull towards celibacy, might also be not just because you want to manifest a spouse, a life partner, a husband, or a wife. It could also be because you're gay, okay? Because either you're gay or you're bi. Now, sometimes when you're dating, you end up being single for years or for a long time, or you have a hard time attracting people, and it's because you're either gay or bi. And what happens is sometimes when a person is gay or bi, Spirit will put love blocks on you so that you don't even attract the opposite sex anymore. Sometimes other people will do this to you as well so that you don't attract your opposite sex. So sometimes you might be gay or bi, but you don't want to be with your same sex. You want to be with your opposite sex. And sometimes because of that, Spirit will put blocks on you so that you don't even manifest your opposite sex anymore. Okay? So when this happens, sometimes in order to find a spouse that is your opposite sex, sometimes you will get pushed into celibacy. Okay? Now, why they do this is to manifest you a spouse or partner that is also gay. Okay? Not always, but sometimes when you're gay or bi and they push you into celibacy, they're setting you up to prepare you for a gay spouse. The celibacy is to groom you, okay? Because some people in the gay community, some spirits as well, believe that people who are gay or bi need more sexual control. So some spirits and some people see being gay or bi as a person who is sexually out of control. They see it as a person who will just sleep with anything, anybody. You don't even care, and it's to the point where you don't care so much you will even sleep with your own sex, someone of your own sex. Okay, so not all spirits and not all people agree with laying down with someone of your same sex. Okay, so some spirits will see a person who is willing to sleep with their same sex as someone who is sexually out of control, someone who cannot handle themselves. So they'll just sleep with someone. They'll just sleep with anyone to be sexually satisfied, even if that means sleeping with their own sex. Okay, so because they feel like you're sexually out of control, they feel like you can't control yourself, they'll push you into celibacy first. And once you've been celibate for a few years, Spirit wants to see if you can control yourself. Okay, if you've been celibate for a few years, they now have proof that you can control yourself sexually and you are ready for a spouse. Okay, so sometimes Spirit will block you from a spouse if you're gay or bi, because they feel like since you're gay or bi, that means you're sexually out of control. You can't handle yourself sexually. So first you need to be taught self-control. Okay, so they'll wait for you to be celibate for a few years to prove to them that you can control yourself sexually. You won't just go run off and sleep with anyone, and you won't cheat. Then they'll manifest you a spouse. Okay, now a lot of the times they'll manifest you another spouse that is gay. Spirit looks at it as you can't say you're gay or bi and then say you don't want a husband or a wife that is gay or bi, because they feel like you're being a hypocrite. Okay, some people will be like, no, I don't want a person that's gay or bi to be my spouse. And Spirit is like, well, if you can't accept that person being gay or bi, it's because you don't love yourself enough and you don't accept yourself. They see it as, if you can accept yourself as gay or bi, you should also be able to accept that your husband or your wife that they're bringing to you is gay or bi. Okay, and then another reason why they want to groom you with self-control is because there are a lot of gay or bi people that want to marry their opposite sex, but they don't want to have intercourse. Okay, so they're grooming you to learn how to live without sex early by putting you into celibacy first to manifest your spouse. Okay, because sometimes you will marry and your wife or husband might not want sex out of the relationship. They might just want the emotional aspect. They might want money. They might want stability. They might want kids, but they don't want to have a sexual relationship with you on a regular. Maybe they want to be intimate, maybe, once a month or once every few months. Maybe even once or twice every few years, depending upon how much sexual healing work your partner needs. Okay, just so you know, that's not normal for even if you're gay or bi, it's not normal for you to be okay with being married and not having sex. Okay, because sex is actually on the list of human needs. So just like the basic human needs are air, food, water, love, and sex. Okay, those are basic human needs. Those are the things in life that you cannot survive with. Okay, if you don't have sex, no, you're not gonna die, but yes, you are gonna go crazy. And the strange thing is that you may not even know that you're crazy because you haven't had regular sex in life, but other people will see things in you that actually manifested because you did not receive enough physical intimacy in life. Okay, sex is a basic need. However, some people who are gay or bi have so many problems or have experienced so much trauma that they are not even comfortable with physical intimacy, and a lot of people call those touch-me-nots. Okay, the gay and bi community who don't even like for you to touch them or kiss them. Every time you try to kiss them or make love to them, they jump, they flinch, they push you back. They call those types of people touch-me-nots, and that's not normal. That has to be healed. Some people will accept the healing and some people won't. Some people will go through their entire life. Some people will go through their entire life and be a touch-me-not, and they may not never request a sexual healing or even desire to be healed sexually from trauma or from not wanting human affection. However, that is why they push some of you into celibacy first, so that you learn how to live without sex. So that way, when they marry you to another wife or husband who is gay or bi and they're also a touch-me-not, they also don't like physical intimacy or affection, it won't bother you. You'll still be able to live with them and be with them even though you guys are not having sex. Okay, this is also a type of grooming. So sometimes spirit will use celibacy to groom you for marriage without sex. Okay, now there are some women that are like that as well, where they don't want to sleep with their husband. They feel like they're cooking, they're cleaning, they're taking care of the kids, they're doing this, they're doing that. They shouldn't have to have sex. Okay, now a gay or bi spouse who is a touch-me-not would be perfect for them, because they will be okay with that wife not wanting to sleep with them. However, the wives who are like that, who get so overwhelmed and stuff that they don't even want sex, a lot of the times, and you hear a lot of men complaining, oh, I've been married 2 years and we don't have sex, or I've been married this many years and we only have sex once a month, or we have sex once every few months, or something like that. A lot of the times, those wives who are like that are actually gay. Okay, some women are so gay that it doesn't bother them not sleeping with their husbands, and actually they get so angry and frustrated that they don't even desire their husbands, but they're also gay. And those husbands may not know that ahead of time, that your wife is going months or a long time without sex and she's not complaining and she's not asking for it because she's gay, and she is so angry and so gay and so frustrated that she can live without it. It doesn't bother her. At least she thinks she can live without it. That anger and that frustration is showing that technically she really can't live without it. However, a problem in the gay and bi community is that a lot of people feel like they're weak if they desire their opposite sex. They can live without the sex of their opposite sex. And that doesn't make you weak. It's nothing wrong with needing the opposite sex for sex. Okay? Love is normal.